My name's Carmen, and my brother's an addict. My brother was an addict. Um, and this morning I was, sorry, forgot. Before I came to Al-Anon, I was a cook. I mean, I'm still a cook. I'm just a different kind of cook, I guess. Me and my brother, we would cook a lot together, especially when we were kids and when we were closest. Food was always our common ground. We wanted to open a restaurant together. We had a name, a vibe, all of it. My brother, he could make you feel confident in yourself. And he would always say, stupid, he would always say, let it rip. And he was loud, he was hilarious, and he had this amazing ability where he could just enter a room and he could take the temperature of it instantly. Like, he could just dial it. I'm not built like that, man. I didn't got a lot of friends growing up. I had a stutter, so I was scared to speak most of the time. And I got shitty grades because I couldn't pay attention in school. I didn't got into college. I didn't have a girlfriend, and I don't think I'm funny. I always thought my brother was my best friend. Like, we just knew everything about each other. Except, everybody thought he was their best friend. Like, he was just that magnetic. I didn't know my brother was using drugs. What does that say? And as I grew up, I realized I really didn't know anything about my brother. And he stopped letting me into the restaurant a couple years ago. He just cut me off cold. And that hurt. And that flipped a switch in me where I was just like, okay, fuck you, watch this. Because we had this connection through food, and it made me feel so rejected and lame and uncool and shitty. And I made this plan for myself where I was gonna work in all of the best restaurants in the world, like real fucking kitchens. Not fucking mom and dad piece of shit, right? That sounds so ridiculous, Me saying that now, but it is what I did. And I got the shit kicked out of me. I separated herbs, and I shook clams and oysters and uni, and I cut myself, and I had garlic and onion and pepper on my fingertips and eyes, and my skin was oily and dry at the same time. I had calluses on my fingers because of the knives, and my stomach was fucked, and it was everything. And a couple years later, this funny thing started to happen, which for the first time in my life, I found a station for myself, And I was fast. I wasn't afraid. And it was clear that I felt okay, I knew which vegetables went together. I knew protein, temperatures, sauces, all of this. And when somebody new came to the restaurant to stage, I would look at them like they were competition. Like I was gonna smoke this motherfucker. And I felt like I could speak through food. Like I could talk through creativity and that kind of confidence, like you can do whatever you want, as best as you want. And I just wanted him, I just wanted him to say good job. And the more he wouldn't respond, the more our relationship kind of struck. And the deeper I got, the better I was. And the more people I cut out, the quieter my life got. And the routine of the restaurant, it was consistent and exact and hard and alive and fast, and I lost track of time and he died. And he left me his restaurant. And a couple of months ago, I tried to fix it because it was in rough shape. But I think me trying to fix this restaurant, it's more like me trying to fix whatever was going on with my brother. And I don't know, maybe my whole family, because the restaurant, it means a lot to people. It means a lot to me. But I don't think it ever meant anything to him.